Was the war on Sontarans good? Yes, it was great, actually. This was probably one of the best episodes of Doctor Who we have had in years. Jodie Whittaker was able to shine as the Doctor. We got very much classic Who vibes. We got some David Tennant vibes. And honestly, we got some like movie quality level writing in this episode. It is very shocking because I was very on the fence last week when it came to Chris Gibble and how like he has written Doctor Who. Jodie Whittaker could be one of the best doctors, and the writing unfortunately has failed her in the past few years. Well, more than that, the past few seasons, because we've had these big giant breaks of Doctor Who. This episode, from any Doctor Who fan would want an episode like this. You have the Doctor going through in the past, dealing with historic figures, but there's a bigger story to it. There's twist to it. There's moments where I'm literally on the edge of my seat wanting to know what in the world is going to happen, because you have basically Russia being taken away because the Sontarans literally attacked the split second before the shield went up for the Flux, and invading time. Not just one moment, but time across across the world, Earth's history. Like this is a moment that I didn't in storytelling that I didn't expect. I figured we would have a history episode where the Doctor has to fight the Sontarans and like have to deal with that, but not the way we got it tonight. Like, it's by far probably the best writing we've had. You have Sequel basically being the head nurse on the front lines, fighting with the Doctor. You have her actually capturing a Sontaran, which is a miracle in itself because they do not want to be captured, as we all know. And the Doctor, knowing that they don't know that she's the Doctor now, says, "Hey, I'll bring you the Doctor." And like, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Then the whole war scene where the Colonel basically turns on the Doctors like, "No, we're fighting them." And I'm like, oh, what's the Doctor going to do? How's she going to escape? It just pulled some amazing like Loki type escape, and dealing with all of it, doing a scientific way of like, yeah, every 27 hours, they take 7 minutes to get nutrients and everything that they need from their ship. We have that time. Let's do it. And using Sequel as a way of gathering it, because she was such a great observer and note keeper, that it just works. And then you have Azure and Swarm, probably two of the most menacing villains we've had in some time. I want to see where they go, because we're seeing this story out of, they know the Order. They've been through this. It seems like they've been through it a couple times, which is very interesting. And it's going to make it where we're going to be watching Doctor Who Flux multiple times in order to catch little things after the 6 episodes have gone by. You have Dan, which is quickly becoming a favorite as a companion. Just the way his character is. The goofy lines, doing a Rapunzel with the frying pan throughout the Sontaran ship in present day, and the parents is the one, like, it's very much a reminder of how a fun companion can be, and when it's written well. That's the key thing here. The episodes have been written well. Last week's episode, I was very cautiously optimistic. This episode, I'm leaving more and more optimistic of how Doctor Who Flux is going to be overall. The storytelling, the Doctor, Jodie, this is the best moments of Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor we have seen, hands down. I want to see more. Like, the episode it aired with commercials probably to be about an hour and a half. And honestly, it flew by. It flew by. I just loved, I was just soaking in these moments that, to be honest, I was enjoying Doctor Who like it was 2010 to Matt Smith, with the Matt Smith storyline with the silence. Like, that's the level that we're getting here. that I didn't expect at all. And I want to see where we're going. I cannot wait till next week. I want to see Yaz like is in some severe danger. That's where it ended. Like it literally ended with him snapping his fingers. I'm just excited to see Doctor Who again. Overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. The Yaz moment thing, I know it's going to play off and pay off over the course of multiple episodes and ultimately in the finale. But right now, it's just like, okay, take me back to the Sontarans because I that's what I want to see right now. But like I said, I know it's going to pay off in the long run because that story is telling over the course of the 6 episodes. This mini arc of Doctor Who was brilliant. It honestly was brilliant to see. I want to see where this goes. I cannot wait for next week. If you want to hear more of my detailed thoughts on episode 1, make sure you hit this video right here, and I'll see you guys later.